What up, everybody? This is your boy Theo Pinson here. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube so you don't miss any Run Your Race content. It's crazy because I'm sitting here and you have some big-time guys that you're on the team with at Brewster. And it's been about 3 or 4 pods that I've done in a row that, like George talked about how he had Nerlens Noel. He had some guys with him, and they were coming to see them, and they saw George also. So it's pretty much the same thing with DT and all the guys. So shout out to DT.
Facts. Appreciate
that contract is still.
Bro, that's the funniest. That's the funniest.
Hey, listen, just put the Hong. If you could just put a picture of DT and the amount of money he's getting right here, you're making this. DT, you still making a shit ton of money. You just shoot threes. It's still mind-boggling.
That's for all the kids that be watching this too, like that aren't highly ranked. Like they gotta understand, like even though you may not like, I feel like kids nowadays don't want to play with like the best players. Like they don't want that competition. You don't understand, like that shit. One, it helps you for college and it helps you for the league because you ain't finna be the best always. You know, very few are at that point. You know what I mean? So like me playing with guys who are better than me got me an opportunity.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like kids try to take that easy way out, try to be the best. There's only 30 guys that are the guy on their team in the league. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's only 30 and there's 450 players. You know what I'm saying? So
DJ had bounce in high school.
What? Between the legs, going behind the back?
DJ was jumping like that?
Yes.
He had crazy bounce in high school.
He didn't pass, though. I tell you that. He didn't pass. When you watch the DT, he didn't pass. I'm not saying he should have passed to me because I'm not saying I was the option.
You can only throw so many damn lobs down. Shit, you were a dunker. That's all you were at that time. But I would say this. Y'all had one hell of a damn team, though. Y'all had one hell of a team. Y'all beat Bruce.
We did beat Bruce. We did beat Bruce. Yep, we did.
Bruce, you beat Bruce ass, and Bruce, you owe me money.
Twice.
And Bruce, you owe me money. This might be coming out later, but you at this time, you owe me some damn money. But y'all have a very nice team. Talk about playing at that level of competition to help you grow as a player and your competitive nature. You've always been a competitive guy, but playing against that high level of competition, how it helped you mold into yourself.
I got to give a big shout out to, my head coach, Jason Smith. And I got to go back, shout out to my AAU coach, RJ Perovic. Like he's a guy I don't talk about too much just because I just haven't. But I feel like I've had a long list of, I'm going to call them crazy coaches, you know what I mean? And I don't mean that in a bad way, but like coaches that like lose their mind, scream, yell, all that. But like for me, that's what really helped me. That's not for everybody. Everybody's different. But for me, like Smitty, man, like we be up, and this boarding school, so we live on campus. We be up at 5 a.m. just running, like going through different things at 5 a.m. Him and Josh Lee, they do a great job up there at Brewster. Like we be up at 5. They don't give a damn. They didn't care if it was Chris. Chris is late, you running. DT, they didn't give a damn who it was. Like, top recruit, last player. Like it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? So that for me, and it was cold. Like we were on the lake right up in New Hampshire. It's cold, it's freezing, and like it really tests Lake Winnipesaukee.
This guy.
Good child, bro. Good child.
The boys out there at Lake Winnipesaukee. They was in that Winnipesaukee grinding. 5 a.m. The hell out of here. Hey, listen, one for me. I tell you that.
It tests your mental though. Like it really, it's like what you want to, like what do you really want? And because at the end of the day, like you're getting, like I said, I went from 4 offers to 26. Now my name's slowly creeping on there. Like I'm slowly being talked about. Like, all right, you want this level of attention. You want this. This is what comes with it. And that really helped, me continue to go forward and then ultimately be able to handle a coach like Rick Pitino. For my next year at Louisville. So I got to give Coach Lee and Coach Smith a lot of credit because you have a lot of guys who you could easily kiss their ass and be like, y'all the greatest. Because everybody on the team's ranked, everybody in the team's going D1, high D1. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you could easily kind of be like, y'all just good enough. But I lost 3 games in those 2 years, and we still felt like we should have, should have went undefeated. Like that's the level that he kind of had us at. That's the mentality. So I got to give them a lot of credit for that too.
Shout out to Prize Picks, the presenting partner of Run Your Race, the daily fantasy sports game.
Head over to prizepicks.com or the app. Prize Picks makes it super easy, and it takes less than 60 seconds to make your entry.
As AJ said, it's very easy. You pick between 2 to 6 players. It's a skill-based fantasy game. You don't play against anyone. You're playing against the Prize Picks projections. It's simple. It's either more or less. Prize Picks also is matching your first $100 deposit. So if you put in $100, they match $100. But if you put in $20, they match $20.
Go to prizepicks.com/race and use code RACE for your first deposit match up to $100.